Welcome to our weekly Parsha thoughts for the double Parshiot this week of Tazriah and Metzorah. I'm Cantor Simon Spiro from the Shul, and it's great to see you all coming back each week to watch this Parsha series. So if you've yet to do so, be sure to click on that subscribe button just under the YouTube player to keep our online community growing. We love getting your feedback as well, so along with clicking the like button, leave a comment down below. Let's move on to this week's Parsha. Judaism teaches that everything has the potential for holiness. After all, everything in this world was created by God. But it's up to man to actualize that potential and imbue the world with holiness. Eating, marital relations, and even earning a livelihood are not only a means to an end, but if done properly, are acts that are instinctively holy and the fulfillment of a divine mitzvah. The physical and spiritual worlds are not meant to be in conflict, but rather are meant to complement each other. Our sages teach us that 1 hour in this world, filled with mitzvot and good deeds, is better than all of the world to come. It is only in our physical world that mitzvot have any meaning. One cannot perform mitzvot in the world to come, a world devoid of physicality. Mitzvot are the link that brings the physical and spiritual together. Similarly, sinning creates a dissonance and an imbalance between the physical and spiritual. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that our sages teach that spiritual elements can have physical manifestations. In this week's Parsha, the Torah goes into great detail describing the laws of tzara'at, leprosy, its diagnosis and treatment. Yet it's difficult to imagine that the main concern of the Torah was treatment of a physical disease. If so, one would simply call upon a doctor to examine its manifestations, not a Kohen as called for in the Torah. It is clear that conventional medicine is not the issue. The Torah tells us that a Metzorah, a leper, was to be separated from the community. Yet our tradition tells us that no one would be declared a Metzorah and therefore separated from the community before Yom Tov, the time when masses of people gathered in the holy city of Jerusalem. Clearly the Torah was concerned not with the medical ramifications of tzara'at, of leprosy, but rather its spiritual ones. The Torah declares that even one's home can be infected with tzara'at. More important than our physical house are the spiritual Torah values that emanate from our home. Our sages link the disease of tzara'at, leprosy, to the sin of lashon hara, of evil gossip. The way to avoid this infliction is simply to refrain from talking badly about others. It's interesting to note, if we go back to the very beginning in Genesis, in the book of Parshiot, a closer reading of the biblical text reveals that God's anger with Adam for eating from the tree of knowledge stemmed from Adam speaking lashon hara against his wife Eve, blaming her for his own failing. When God created the world, he didn't do it with a magic wand or by waving his hands. God created the world with 10 utterances. He spoke. And it is the power of speech that can be used for good or bad. There is nothing more important than teaching our children from the day they are born that speech must be a tool to bring people together. It is, after all, God's method for creating us all. And it is the method with which together we continue to make the world a better place. Shabbat Shalom.
This week, members of the Shul observe Yortzeit for the following people: Hyman Gary, Chaim Ber, father of Michael Gary; Philip Hollinger, Yisrael Feivish ben Chaim HaKohen v'Chaya, father of Jerry Hollinger; Nancy Schlein, Nechama Chaya, friend of Bonnie Lillian; Ruth Levine, mother of Sandra Kaplan; Bella Bogdanov, Bela, grandmother of Celia Bobkin; and Harry Weltman, Tzvi, father of Celia Bobkin and husband of Sally Weltman. May their memories be for a blessing, and may their neshamot have aliyot at this time. This week we celebrate the birthdays of these members of the Song Shul: Rose Geist, Seffi Band, Elliot Sietner, Barry Zegdansky, and Rochelle Kersner.
Yom Holelet Sameach and Mazel Tov to all our Song Shul members celebrating birthdays this coming week, and to all our Song Shul members who are commemorating Yartzites. May the neshamot of your loved ones have an aliyah at this time, and may you have Chaim Aruchim, long life. Amen. So this week we are celebrating at the Song Shul this Shabbat 3 B'nai Mitzvah. That will be Matthew and Caitlin and Julia, 3 wonderful people who with their families are celebrating Smachot this coming Shabbat. So do come. It also happens to be part 2 of our special Broadway Shabbat at the Song Shul, with a fabulous Kiddush lunch and great music a cappella by the Toronto Festival Singers. This is going to be a wonderful Shabbat. Please remember the message of this week, especially with Lashon Hara. We read and hear with great concern about the wildfires raging in Jerusalem. And you know what wildfires do? They spread. And just like Lashon Hara, evil gossip, we must wipe that out and become one unified people. Keep it together and speak well of each other in thought and mind. In thought and mind, keep it clean. Thought and mind, all the time. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.